disciples. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Yes, I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. Yeshua, 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 Yeshua. I'm a disciple that makes disciples, that makes disciples. We are disciples that make disciples, that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples, that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples, that make disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted.
From Rooted Family, Pastor, it's great to have all of you on board. We are going to be looking at December 4th, the devotional book, Advent 31-day devotion, Advent, as we look at Old Testament prophecies. Let's say hi to a few people and we'll get at it. Steve Giroux, my computer is working so slow. There he is. Look at that one. Steve Giroux, one. The one and only Steve Giroux. Dr. Colleen, good morning. Okay, I'm not going to do this one. It's too slow. So let me just tell you who's on board. Scroll down. Patricia, Pat down at Fernwood Greendale. Goose is on board. My cousin Dave Donnelly is on board. Diane is on board. And John Carson. Stay warm today. Yeah, no kidding. Alice, prayers for you and your family. Good morning. It says I'm breaking up. Video, audio, not much I can do with it right now. So I'll just press through. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to maybe switch the laptop. All right. Today's verse is a little longer than typical, but and I think I say that in the devotion. Isaiah verses 1 through 5. And I've said that the messianic prophecies are in the book of Isaiah. The video's breaking up. Yeah, it's because my computer's suffering. So I don't know what to do about that right now. Let me do my best. I hope you can hear. A shoot will come up from the stump of Jesse. From his roots a branch will bear fruit. The Spirit of the Lord will rest on him, the Spirit of wisdom and of understanding, the Spirit of counsel and of power, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. And he will delight in the fear of the Lord. He will not judge by what he sees with his eyes, or decide by what he hears with his ears. But with righteousness he will judge the needy. With justice he will give decisions for the poor on the earth. He will strike the earth with the rod of his mouth. With the breath of his lips he will slay the wicked. Righteousness will be his belt, and faithfulness the sash around his waist. This is certainly more verses than I normally use for a devotion, but it is important to see them all together to see how specific they are about Jesus' ministry. The reference to a shoot coming from the stump of Jesse, King David's father, is a declaration that the Messiah would be a king from the line of David. The shoot, Jesus, came from the lineage that had been lost and replaced since the destruction of Jerusalem in 722 BC. There hadn't been a king in Israel in quite some time. When Jesus was born, the Romans ruled the land. Jesus sprouted out of a dried stump as Israel's king. Would rest on him. We know that at his baptism, the Spirit descended upon him like a dove. We know that he read the scroll of Isaiah 61, "The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me," in the synagogue and declared in fulfilling in that hearing. We know that he was able to judge the thoughts and intentions of the hearts of those who came into his presence. We know that his heart went out to the poor and needy. He was ridiculed for hanging out with tax collectors and sinners. His response was that only the sick know that they need a physician. He struck the world with his word and truth, and the world hasn't been the same since. How can we read a text like this and not be familiar with the gospel accounts and not be completely in awe of how powerful, amazing our God is? Jesus' ministry was exactly like Isaiah described it of the Messiah to be. But even more amazing is that God would send such a Messiah to us. We are selfish, sinful people. We do not deserve his grace and providence, but get it anyways, because he is always true to himself. His Spirit-empowered word has breathed new life into our souls. He has given us the gift of his righteousness. As I sit back and think about these messianic prophecies, I think about a divine plan or an intricate design. God put it all together and weaved it into history just like he wanted it to happen. How about your life and my life? Are we certain there is a plan and a design? Are we living confidently with the Lord that has this all figured out? Are we worried and stressed about what might be next? Stop and think about the prophecies. It's he certainly works in direction to our daily life. Peace. Pastor John. There's always a plan. He's got one for your life, and he's got one for my life, as he did for Jesus. Today, let's not look at the winds and the waves, but let's look at the face of Jesus. If you're already sinking, look up and see his hand crashing through the water and pulling you up. He loves you, you know. He loves you. And he's for you and not against you. He's for you and not against you. So let's find him today. And if you have to close your eyes to the noise of the world, close your eyes to the noise of the world. Look again. Look at that text in Isaiah. And realize that if God could make that intricate of a plan be fulfilled in the world in which the Romans ruled everything, then he can step into our lives as well. All right? Very good. I hope this was a blessing to you. Have a great day. Make it a firmly rooted day, and may someone see Jesus in us today. Peace.